Uh, Hey guys, this is Dylan. I am a big fan of showing my channel here. Okay. I want to mention two old Cartoon Network shows, and I want to have people, if I ever upload this video, which I probably will upload, I'm done making it, but I'm going to list two Cartoon Network shows I used to watch that was on Cartoon Network, and I know Cartoon Network has made reboots on like Powerpuff Girls and Teen Titans, but I'm surprised they haven't rebooted other cartoon shows, like, say, like, okay, well, here's the thing. Scooby-Doo has been rebooted so many times, but Cartoon never rebooted Ed and Eddy, or maybe brought the show back to show the characters maybe have aged a little bit. And I've been watching videos about a certain cartoon that I almost forgot, but then I remember watching it when I was a little kid. It was called Kids Next Door. It was about a group of kids, a big organization run by children like us. Well, I should say not like us, pointing at myself because I'm no longer a kid. I'm now 20 years old. I'm technically an adult. But still, though, Kids Next Door was surprisingly a good show because it showed kids being I guess, showing what we kids can do whatever the heck we want, while I guess where our parents are not looking at us the same way. We can build crazy stuff or be part of something bigger than they never realize, I guess. That's why I think I thought about the show, but to be fair, I was just a little kid when I watched it, and I just thought it was just maybe like an action cartoon, which it was. It has some of its moments. I was surprised when Kids Next Door got a movie that explains the origin of Kids Next Door operatives, like how the whole thing started. I never expected Nigel Uno, aka Number One, his own father was the legendary Number Zero, which actually that surprised me. If Nigel is called Number One, then shouldn't there be an agent or collection Number Zero? And I didn't realize Nigel's dad was Number Zero. So yeah. And I'm surprised these kids have so much technology they can take on adult tyranny and teenagers in that show. And I actually did like it. Let me see. I was surprised though you can only stay Kids Next Door as long as you're a kid, but once you turn to a teenager, you get your memories away. It's kind of like saying, like, I think they got the idea probably from the Men in Black movie, like, make people forget what they seen or stuff like that. But I remember one episode of Kids Next Door. I think had something to do with the chicken pox. I think it was an African American kid. I can't remember his name though, but he recently turned 13 and then he was decommissioned. But in the second episode after that, after they sort of did like I guess like a flashback episode, number 5 was on the lead because she wanted to stop to make sure all kids around the world don't get the chicken pox, even though she got hit by one and got the chicken pox. But mostly she had to fight her older sister, who used to be a Kids Next Door operative. So I don't know if she ever got decommissioned because they never explained that, but and the guy who turned 13 in the chickenpox episode, he actually betrays the teenagers because he's still Kids Next Door operative. Now, I'm gonna fast forward for a bit, but I will go back to what I was saying. But when I didn't believe Kids Next Door would be over until I saw the final episode, like I didn't realize it was the season finale because I thought the show would still be on, even though they played reruns back then. But when I saw that giant birthday cake spaceship, and I was surprised there was even a galactic Kids Next Door, like a higher Kids Next Door, a higher organization than the Kids Next Door, but a galactic one. But I didn't realize they can choose kids from different species, so I'm surprised Number One was chosen to be the only human, though. But so I wonder, is Nigel Uno still a Kids Next Door operative even if while he's joined the kids next door? I mean, do they stay like, okay, sorry if I'm getting this confused, but if a kid next door after that turns 13, they get decommissioned. But I wonder, could the Galactic Kids Next Door choose whichever kid could still be worthy or still stick with the Kids Next Door offices, but is now a teenager? They can somehow still keep their memories. I wonder, did the Galactic Kids Next Door were behind this? Maybe. It's just a theory for right now. But, and I can't remember what year I saw this, but let's say a couple years ago when I was still a teenager, I guess, a fan-made trailer or of the Galactic Kids Next Door, and when I saw number one again, I didn't believe it because I haven't seen Kids Next Door in how many years since when the show first started to air. I totally forgot all the characters' names. Like, I forgot number one's name was named Nigel Uno. I forgot number 5 was named Abigail. Number 3 was named Cookie. Number 4 was named Wally, and number 2 was named Hoagie. And I'm surprised Cartoon Network has not had the chance to like reboot Kids Next Door or continue on with the Galactic Kids Next Door. Because it looks like in the fan-made trailer, I guess the Galactic Kids Next Door are not the good guys here. They want to destroy every living thing on planet Earth. I just saw a video yesterday of, let's see, like the video I saw with Nigel, like he picks his nose and then he was about to put it in something, and I'm almost losing track of what I'm about to say. Give me a minute, please, folks. But one of the teenagers who used to be Kids Next Door, number 275 or 276, whatever his number was, he surprisingly was still a Kids Next Door operative, and I did not know that because I thought all of them get decommissioned. But that was back when I found out when they showed that chickenpox episode. I guess they could choose a person, but why one person? Why not just choose the whole sector so that we still have the people being a Kids Next Door operative? But if some of the Kids Next Door who stay Kids Next Door, does that mean they fully get decommissioned after they turn 18? Or do they stay that way when they become adults? And I don't know much about the Galactic Kids Next Door, but right now, I'm guessing it has something to do with aliens because at the end, after Nigel puts his booger thing in the machine thing he's about to activate, you hear number 5 saying, "Nigel Uno, what have you done?" It then shows alien letters, and then when it translates to English, it says, "Stop the Galactic Kids Next Door." I want this series to happen because now they got me curious, and I'm gonna say this, I'm fired up because I am autistic and my curiosity is, and I want to see the Galactic Kids Next Door. I would like to see the return of the Kids Next Door characters. But yeah, the video I saw yesterday was is so weird. Like, it was a black and white sketch, so like a sketchboard, but you still hear the characters' voices. Like, you see number 4, number 3. Somehow they even talked to one of the Galactic Kids Next Door who's trying to save planet Earth. It's a little alien squid thing, but it has a human disguise. It turns out that little alien squid was actually Nigel Uno's girlfriend, the one with the wet hair. Izzy? Yes, Izzy. Izzy's her name. And you actually hear number 3 swear like, holy, you heard a bleep in there. So, right now, I think it's all up to the normal Kids Next Door to take down the Galactic, but that depends though. Is Sector V ready to take down their former leader slash friend? And question is, will Nigel stay loyal to his friends? Or will he have to do what the Galactic Kids Next Door have to say? Because whatever this device do, it's gonna annihilate everybody. That means killing all the adults, women, children, including all those who are still kids next door operatives. And why would you destroy your own organization, the people you work with? I just saw a video, there was a petition to bring that show back, and sadly, Cartoon Network, I must say, Cartoon Network, you're being fucking pricks. Bring back two favorite cartoon shows I used to watch. Kids Next Door and Ed, and Eddy. Here's the thing though. Now I'm gonna get to Ed, and Eddy. I watched Ed, and Eddy since, I guess, whenever it came out. I don't remember what was the first episode, or maybe same thing with Kid Next Door, but I did watch the shows when I was young. But, I was surprised that Ed, and Eddy series ended when their movie came out, which I didn't realize that at all, but, I want to say during this year or last year or later, I found a sort of YouTuber who's bringing back NNA. This time the characters are older, so it's a fan-made YouTube NNA series, but looks like we're going to see NNA return, this time as maybe older characters. And in the Cul-de-sac, whatever they call their own neighborhood. But I gotta find that YouTuber again. That I might as well just type in Ed, and Eddy on YouTube just to find it again. But maybe later today I might make a reaction video of the video I just watched, so you guys get the idea. And I hope we do get Kids Next Door's back, because I want to see how the story of the Galactic Kids Next Door is. But if anyone might know some information about the Galactic Kids Next Door, please let me know, or otherwise help me out, because I'm more curious, because I totally forgot what Kids Next Door was mostly about. I know it was mostly about kids versus adults, that's about it. It's been a very, very long time since I saw that show. It will mean the world to me. To all those who have maybe remembered the name of the show, if you guys can help me out. Same thing with Ed, and Eddy. I like both of those shows. Those were my favorite cartoon shows as a kid. Spider-Man is my favorite adventure show because it's my favorite superhero versus whoever he faces with. But still though, please help me out by explain what is the Galactic Kids Next Door. If you have any videos that can prove what they are, please share a link to it in this video by putting it in the comment section below, because I don't know how to share links videos on YouTube, sadly. But if you guys know how to, please send any link you got, any information on the Galactic Kids Next Door or this new Ed, and Eddy series I'm talking about that's coming out on YouTube. Let me know in the comment section, please and thank you. I will really, really appreciate my viewers and subscribers. Please and thank you. Help a person out, please. That's all I got to say. Later.